Welcome back. In a community where we are taxed on our homes, on our sewers, on our vehicles, on the gas inside our vehicles, on the roads we drive, on the wages we make, and the goods we buy, there is a new grab by local government into our wallets. For the first time in 93-year history of Memorial Park, the city of Houston will charge its citizens for parking. Meters will be installed for about 1/4 of the spaces, with projected income of roughly $375,000 a year. Critics say hard-pressed taxpayers are again being nickeled and dimed, while supporters say the revenue is needed for maintenance and renovation.
You will never see my face here again.
Yeah.
I'm dog dead serious. Because it's not the money, it's the principle.
There was a time where you didn't have to pay for parking downtown either, but you certainly do now.
Hey, Bill King, you've written about this. What's your take?
It's hard to know where to start on this. First of all, the $375, they're only going to clear about $100,000 to $125,000. This is ridiculous. You could save that much money by eliminating one of thousands of bureaucrats down at City Hall. But what really makes this particularly irksome is our TERS, the tax increment reinvestment zones, are supposed to have a fixed life, and the Uptown TERS was supposed to end here in a few years. And in 2013, we made a deal with that TERS to extend their life. Now remember, TERS are supposed to be for blighted areas. The last time I checked, I don't think Uptown's blighted anymore. Apparently it was, they thought it was at some point in time. But they agreed to extend that in exchange for the TERS annexing Memorial Park and providing money to support it. Okay, the $135,000 or $125,000 maximum revenue they'll net, that is 0.2% of the budget of Uptown. It is 20% of what Uptown pays its executive director. So what I would like to do is cut the executive director's pay by 20% and use that money to support the park so that the hardworking people of Houston don't have to go through the cost and inconvenience of parking in a park they are already paying for with their taxes.
Does anybody think this is discriminatory? I mean, is it going to make it tougher for people who don't have as much to, you know, to justify going to the park? Go ahead, Nyanza.
Okay, so when I was at my brokest, when I was a law student, I had no money. I would go to Memorial Park to exercise because I knew I could park for free and run for free. So that's when I was broke. But now that I have a little bit of money, I'm okay if they put metered parking. But my only issue is that if it's going to bring out a net of $125,000, that's not a whole lot of money. How much money is it going to take to police the area, put the actual meters in, go ahead and have people walking to make sure the meters are maintained, then going ahead and printing the paper out? Isn't it going to kind of cost more to put the meters in than it would be just to let people just park and walk? Come on, Mayor Turner, you can find the money. Why don't you go ahead and reduce your salary just a little bit to go ahead and make up that $125?
Jessica.
Sticky fingers from Sylvester Turner and City Council. Sticky finger Sylvester. I mean, this is a pattern of abuse on Houston taxpayers and Houstonians looking for any which way to take more money from Houstonians. They have a problem at City Hall and they have to eradicate their waste first. This is crazy to put parking meters at Memorial Park. It is absolutely going to change the entire tone and approach that people take. This is a celebrated park that just got a gazillion dollars in grants to keep it alive and expand it. And here we are going to literally nickel and dime, as Bill King said in his brilliant blog post. And if you haven't read it, you need to go read it.
I don't know if you read it, Jessica.
The amount of money this is going to clear, it is an embarrassment for a city like Houston.
Okay, Marcus, we got a few seconds.
News flash. This is not Sylvester Turner. He did not implement this. This didn't even come from council. This was approved by council, but it was approved long before Turner and long before council. It is terrible that you choose to pick on the mayor for something that he had absolutely nothing to do.
But could he have killed it? But could he have killed it?
It doesn't matter whether he can kill or not. The idea that he didn't bring it forward and then you blame him for it.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
I mean,
no, it's a good point. It's a good point.
I mean, let's be honest of who did this, really.
Really quickly, it's
I think actors did it.
The truth is, you can talk about $1 for 3 hours of parking, but the fines and the fees are $30 or $35 to start, and they go up to $150 for infraction.
And my other point is, we want the park, and if we want the park, we got to pay for it.
We are going to leave it there. Next up, a pair of unarmed fugitives shot by police in different cities. As a Pittsburgh cop is charged with murder, Cuda Galveston officer faces the same. Plus, reporters targeted for massacre in Maryland. Could Trump's malice towards the media cost lives? We're going to talk about it. Stay with us.